The last of my lobies to level from 40-ish to 45-ish is Zalberto. And you can see my little private guild bank here. I have all my cloths ready. My Cadger's whiskers are ready. I have some rune cloth already being stored. I have all my gold thorn. I have all my blindweed. I think the Grom's blood is still... Everything from Grom's blood and up is still sort of in flux because I need to collect more. I decided I will go ahead and get 2 points from these stone scale eels, making stone scale oils. So I have enough of those. Of course, everything over here, this is basically the first 2 tabs of my guild bank are vanilla mats. Then I have Burning Crusade mats. Then I have my Northrend mats. Then I have my Kata mats. Then I have my Mists of Pandaria mats and a bunch of gear that the characters can sort of pilfer and use as they need it. I don't know why I have this shoulder that's not usable by anybody. But I can just sort of go through here and see what's usable. Let's see, I'm in my resto spec now, maybe. Feral. I throw things in here, but I almost never get things back out. I don't need to cloth anything now. So cloth is going to come out. Okay, that's an update. Cloth goes away. I shouldn't be using cloth if I can help it now because characters need to move to their final gear quality, you know, whether it's leather, mail, plate, whatever. And none of my lobies are cloth, so that's going to leave all these out. I think I was just not thinking. I'm just going to go ahead and pull all this stuff out here. Okay, I'll just do that. Oh, wait, was that cloth? Yeah, that was cloth. Garbage. I'll just pull everything that this character can use out. And then I can probably put in some of these. Because this character is designated as the Mage Weave character. So they have a bunch of Mage Weave in their bank. And since I'm going to level this character, I want to make room in their personal inventory. So I'm going to toss all this extra Mage Weave in here. But normally I would mail all this stuff to Jasperton, who I just randomly designated him as the guild bank store person. So I'd mail things to him and, you know, gold materials, and he would just deposit at the guild bank. But then he was leveling up, and now he's stuck way out here in Fuse Light. So he can't really access a bank very readily. So now it's left up to this guy who was last on the list. So 156. I just need to sort of go through here. It's like this is the biggest. Okay, so just put that there. And I'll save my restoration set. And is there anything else that's good for restoration? Barrel. No, not cloth. We're not using cloth. Okay, that's an update. All right. Okay, let me swap to my feral set. Close and open, it'll resort everything. You can see these pieces are now just bind on pickup. They're not part of a set, and they're not just DE items. Okay, so now anything with the green arrow is a candidate, although since I'm sort of in a hybrid viewing mode, it doesn't really work as well because that's an upgrade. Monkey tends to be very good for feral. That's good. And that one just sort of got removed. Okay, so now I'll send all the rest of this to Brickens, most likely, or the stuff that has not a super high resale price. Usually the pieces that are replaceable with I'm just gonna send it to him. Just don't want to deal with it. I'll manage it on him if I need to. My disenchanter is Brickens. My high-level paladin, so I'll just deal with it. So let's do this. Those. So that. Make sure I save this set. There we go. Now it's no longer red, because that was the last item. And again, my process, I think I'm in my, I'm in my feral build. Let me swap over to my restoration build real quick. Because I want to be able to pop into a dungeon to heal. But I also want to quest, so I'm in my sort of, like my weaker build that for like questing, where I'm like sort of hobbled because I'm not really a spec that is designed for questing, but I can at least get on the flight path. I can start, you know, getting my connector points throughout the world here. So make sure there's nothing else I need to take care of here. I think this guy's good. I think that's enough to heal a dungeon and do some questing. Usually it takes me about 25 to 30 minutes to do all the questing in Eastern Plaguelands, because I have it pretty much down pat. You know, I have it all. It depends on how long the Darrowshire event lasts at the end. That can take 5 minutes, and that's 5 minutes. But if someone has just finished it and I can just talk to the NPC, that's an instant finish, and then I can just move on, which is nice. Let's see, let me look at my rep grind here. So Darnassus, that gets replaced soon with Gilneas. Let me put, okay, I do already have that there. Excellent. So as soon as this hits revered, I'm going to hit enter on my keypad, and that'll swap in the new tabard, and I can start building rep for Gilneas right there. But this is my last one. This is the last one of this round. You can see the account summary. All these characters are 45 or 46, except this guy or gal, yeah, it's a guy, is level 41. You can see he only got 87% rested as opposed to 100%. So I'm sort of jumping the gun here because I just want to finish him up. You know, I want to get him to 45, and then I'll come through on these characters and cycle through them, because like Claudetta is the first Lobie in the series, so she's only half, you know, she's 48%. I'm not going to, you know, and that's 2 days worth, right? So I think it's what, a week now, because of the boosted rest accrual because of the guild perk. It's like double what it would normally be. So normally it would take like 2 weeks to get 100% rested, and now it's only like a week. So I think this isn't how long it's been since I've quested on them. I think this is just how long it's been since I popped over to them to do anything, which was like profession related, to get them all to 200 here, as I explained earlier. But then I'll come through and work on Brienne, Brickens. I'll do all these guys to 87 most likely. Take some advantage of that joyous journey while it's still here. I probably will not be able to get them all to 87 before it goes away, but I can try, because it goes away on Tuesday at reset. So that gives me, not today, I think I'm done today after this, because I'll be hanging with the wife. I may pop on and start Brienne, but probably not. I'm in a dungeon queue, right? Yes. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, fine. I thought I did that. I'm in healing. So I heal a dungeon, and that'll eat up a lot of those 26 bubbles. Bubbles meaning these little segments here. You can get up to 30, and there's 20 per level, so you can have at max 1.5 levels worth of rest bonus, and it's only eaten up by killing things. Like, quests don't count against it. So I could quest a lot until 45, and maybe not even eat these all the way up. But I do want to run dungeons to get more rep, to get my bags, you know, that you can buy on the cheap. Look, work has been busy AF. Just type out as fuck. What's wrong with that? Just type out as fuck. Why would you give give up the opportunity to type the word fuck into WoW. Like this. Fuck. Of course, I have the... Oop, there we go. Okay, so I need to do this in the right order. This comes down. This gets swapped. Make sure I'm in my cooldown mode. All the gears on. Now I'll proceed. This is my macro that switches in the weapon when I go to Feral Form, when I'm in my resto build, because it swaps over to the melee weapon. This one, right, the gear one, because it gives me a little bit extra damage. Oh, nice. This girl hasn't done this yet. Okay, I haven't defined that yet. That's not good. Let's see here. Spells. Alt. Mark of the Wild. There we go. Do I have that yet? I may not have that yet. Oh, that's right. No, that doesn't come until later. That's okay. A lot of people don't know that for some reason, even though they're here on this old server for nostalgia reasons. They still don't have nostalgia for this dungeon. No idea why. It makes no sense to me. Why are you here unless you know this game really, really well? Right? It's 42, I'll get Hurricane, and I can start AoEing these packs. It'll help us get them down faster. Well, not in this dungeon, but... There's nothing worse than a paladin that doesn't know to pop cans. Just weird to have to tell the paladin to cast kings. At least he did it. I was afraid that he would just, like, ignore me. Dude, you're not playing Arcane Mage right. Do 4 Arcane Blasts, then do Arcane Explosions, then 1 Arcane Blast. You're going to burn through all your mana. Doesn't look like he is, but... Why are we going over here? Please tell me he's not going to jump straight down. That would be very depressing. There is a stealthed enemy down here somewhere. How do people not know the dungeon? It just blows my mind. It's like, people, you're here because you love the game, because you played it like crazy back in the day. This means you've played this dungeon. But apparently you haven't, because people have no clue. But how? How do people play a classic version of the game and still not notice? It just blows my mind. Someone's gonna need that. Pretty valuable. That's fair. Okay, revered with Darnassus. I need to swap in my my tabard as soon as I can. As soon as I see no red. Oops. There we go. Oh, God, not over there, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh, quit pulling more enemies. Oh, God, I can't. Stop combat. At this point, that's only the largely infuriating thing is people, the tank not knowing where to go. When you get a good tank that knows the instance well, it's like, yeah, I don't have to explain anything.
Work complete.
more left means stay left, dude. Doesn't mean look around the whole room and pull everything in the room. Should not have cast Freak. My monitor is too bright now. It's getting dark outside. Let my eyes adjust to a darker screen. Hey, there's the stealth one. Imp has less health, you shoot him first. Poisons are one thing, curses are completely different. I'd rather my tank not have a curse on him. Nope, I don't have strength. You can have that tank. Where's our tank? Come on, Jimby. Yay! Almost to 42. Almost to my beautiful hurricane. There we go. Put the hurricane on my bar.
Work complete.
He's gonna aggro, isn't he? Yep. That's fine. You can get that group first. Heal myself just in case I get sacrificed. Of course. Probably shouldn't be too close to him. That's the problem. What is that? Is that a reflection? How does he go down so quickly? Jesus. Trees with a massive aggro radius. Or something? It's so weird. so squishy. Is it his level? Really weird. Maybe he's like wearing crap gear. Let me look real quick. Oh yeah, he's wearing crap gear. Okay, just so he's not a long time player. That makes sense. Nice. Nice. Teleport out. Back in. Put the thing in the thingy. Where is it?
Work complete.
42. I'll hit 43, won't I? I think I will. None of these are good. No. Excellent. All right. That's good. That's very good. I'll get at least a level from questing, and well, maybe a level and a half actually. And I have 6 bubbles of rest left. Wrong way. Got turned around. Garbage shoulders. That's junk now. These. No one really needs them anymore. They're basically legacy items that were once very useful. There's a really funny video where a hardcore player, Zudo, I think his name is, or something like that. Zudo, where he basically killed himself in hardcore by using one of those demonic rune when he was very low on health. He used it by accident and he basically killed himself, and it was one of the most hilarious things.
Browse at your leisure. Remember the lessons of the past.
Why not pickups? Might as well use it. Let's see. That's why not pickup. Might as well use it. Say this is my resto. Excellent. That. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and get this flight path and over here. Then I will go and re-up on my Dark Moonfare buff. Watch, this is fun. Whee! Boom. Very little damage comparatively. That would almost kill me otherwise if I weren't a kitty cat. And if I didn't have, or actually, I could have done it on my mount because I have, wait, no, I don't have Grace, do I? Yeah. I have Grace for the kitty form, but not for all forms. There's a glyph you can put in there, a minor glyph called Grace. Feline Grace reduces falling damage even when not in cat form, which I usually put on like as my 75 one. Because I don't really need it right away. I'd rather have fast swimming and fast prowling. I just go for quality of life on both of these setups. Being able to swim quickly is very, very helpful. Being able to prowl quickly, like move around quickly when you're prowling, is very, very helpful. Very few things in this game feel as bad as being crowd controlled or slowed down. It just feels awful. It feels like you're moving through molasses. And that's what stealth feels like before you use that glyph, and before they finally fix it to where stealth actually improves your speed, right? When you're a rogue or a feral kitty. At some point in the game, I forget when it was, they just made it so you're faster, period. Yeah, I'll go re-up my buff. Let's see, what am I doing here? This is the old one. I could sell that, sell that, sell that. So that I can sell. I'm way past bruiseweed, right? Let's see here. Debug. That is looking for item level. Yeah, item level stat is 20. So yeah, that's low. That's a low level. That's like the first one. I think blind weed is the one that you get later. So I need blind weed, but not bruise weed. Now, I could make an argument that doing this is a waste of time, like going all the way back to Goldshire is a waste of time, and it very, very well may be. Like, if you look at the total time it takes for me to go from 41 to 45, or whatever I end up at, 45 or 46, it's, I don't know if the Darkmoon Fair buff is additive with the other buffs, or if it's multiplicative. If it's additive, then it's probably not worth it to have to go all the way down there. If it's multiplicative, like if the Joyous Journey buff does not stack with gear and with Darkmoon Fair, it's like I should really test it sometime. Let me look it up. Let me actually get off here at Ironforge. Darkmoon Fair buffs or multiplies. Stacks or multiplies. I'm just gonna go north. Screw it. I'll just go north and keep questing. What does Darkmoon Fair buff stack with Midsummer Monk XP buff? I'm looking at Reddit here. Let's see. WoW maximum XP buffs cap. Someone mentioned. Doesn't look like there's a cap. Looks like all sorts of experience changes in retail. They've reduced the amount of experience needed. Good lord. Look at that nerf. That's amazing. They really want players to go to get to end game. That's pretty common right before a major patch. They turn up the dials on the XP gains. I'll be right back. I'm like, oh wait, no, I don't. I have ice. Never mind. All these characters don't have to produce another thing at all until they reach 600. They'll get it all from basically anybody that's 350 or higher on their profession is just going to use the Darkmoon Fair to get all the way to 600. Like, even Bribia, just all the way to nothing. She won't craft a single item until 600. I mean, unless she wants to. Like, if a cloth wearer is like, ooh, that's a big upgrade, then I will do it, but I won't do it just for the sake of leveling it. And I still haven't decided if I'll continue to, like, once they reach 600, will I continue to, like, do the Dark Moon Fair thing for them? I don't know. One of the reasons I'm doing the Dark Moon Fair is to collect the tickets, so I can buy, you know, upgrades later on. So there is an argument to be made for that, but there's only like, what is it, 37 items that need to be upgraded in the panel, you know, come the time when it can go to 90. And I have 37 characters here that could each buy an item. I think it's 100 Dark Moon Fair tickets for the module or whatever it is. You see that most of them are already very close to 100 or way past 100. So I could, as of next week, I could literally buy 37 upgrade tokens for like armor pieces and weapon pieces if they were 100 each. So at some point I might just save time and not do all the profession ones for everything for all characters unless they actually need it to get higher on their profession level, like just towards 600. Like maybe when they reach 600, they're just sort of retired. You know, they reach 90, they reach 600, and maybe I don't care about their cooking, or I don't know what. Maybe I'll keep doing it. I don't know. But it is a huge time sink. It takes like 5 hours to go through all the characters. Maybe 4 hours, 4.5 hours. It's a long time, but I'd like to cut that back if I can. Like, even if I could cut out fishing and cooking and first aid, I would just cut that out even. Because for right now, I'm doing them so that I can get the tickets. Well, at least on the lobies. But also, it's nice to have, you know, it's nice to be able to cook things. But it's not really necessary.
Can I help you?
Plus, it all sort of goes out the way. It goes out the window when you get to Legion, where they rescale everything. And or when did they do that? It wasn't Legion, it was shit, I forget. They basically made it so you don't have to go all the way up, you know, to 700, 800 in a profession. They just basically said each expansion now has its own set of things from 1 to 300, then 1 to 100, 1 to 100, 100 to 100. You don't have to do one before you do the others. Like you could level up your Northrend tailoring and not touch anything else in the game, right? You could go all the way to 100 in Northrend, like the way retail is now. I don't remember when they changed that. I think it was Legion. It may have been near the end of Draenor, because I remember Draenor you did have to level all the way up. So we're going to turn this in. I'm not getting the follow-up.
Spread the good word.
So I'm holding the shift key as I turn in, so Questy doesn't automatically pull in the follow-up. Now we're going to head this way. Okay, I'm in Resto, so let me go back over to Feral. Get my Feral build worked out. Or touched up. I also need to get my Bear build fixed. Let's see, these are all okay. Let's go there. Go there. Swap to my Feral gear. Is this one in the right order? Yes. Okay, good. It should be Feral, then Restoration. It should always be primary spec, secondary spec in this order. That way I don't get confused. And same thing here, left to right, primary, secondary. That way I can check gear by hitting left and right arrow while I'm like comparing pieces that have come in, you know. Like this right here obviously is an upgrade for Restoration, but I actually bend that so I don't get confused by it. This is the last time I'll be doing these quests, so it's sort of fun to sort of capture the memory of it.
What can I do for you?
Hey there. Work complete.
Okay, so we're going to go to the west here. I've done this 22 times in the past week. Maybe 22. It does get a little bit tiresome after a while. Like, you see it over and over again, but you get used to like the rhythm of it, right? It's almost like a dance. You're like, go here, do this, go here, do that. So it's sort of, there's a comfort in it too. It's like you know exactly what to expect. You've seen the fight from many different points of view, from many different angles, and this looks wrong. Let's go there. I have it baked into a macro. A little bit faster to kill in feral mode than in my hobbled hybrid resto mode. And I don't do pounce, so if you're like, why aren't you pouncing? I don't like pounce. I don't like what it does to my character. I don't like where it leaves me. It's always disorienting for me. I stopped using it the first few times I tried it. Like, I don't like this. This is annoying. Even if it's an incredible DPS increase, it's just very jarring for my brain to use that. I also don't attack for stealth because it's actually a net loss in time. It's easier just to run up and do this and have things come to me. Same thing with Rogue. Well, with Assassination, I do go up and I begin from stealth. But back when I was combat Rogue, I wouldn't. Put double bleed. There we go. Do a rip. Which is on 7. Another bleed.
Work complete.
Oh. It's a rare. Nice. I thought it was a horde player for a second. He's usually really good XP. Yeah, look at that. 16,000 experience. That's amazing. Let's try to get rid of that. Thank you. Nope, didn't do it. Okay, so I can't get rid of diseases. Right. Curse and poison, not diseases. I think I'd have to be resto to get rid of diseases as well, because then you get purify spirit or something weird like that. It's like a weird. It's a different name, different icon. Wee boop. Hello, Pamela. It's Spamela with her spam. Someone gonna jump me? There we go. I was like, I try to get it before that I get jumped, just because it's more efficient that way. No one's gonna grab it out from under me. Like while I'm fighting, someone comes along and is like, thanks. Thanks for the assist. I hate being slowed down. I have 2 out of 3. Now I just need the 3rd. This is a really annoying location. Let me see if I can avoid that one. See if there's anything in here. Nope. Oh man, someone just completed it. Go out this way. One nice thing about this is I can also tag something from a distance using fairy fire, which is In my opinion, very nice.
Work complete.
There. Go.
Work complete.
The 3 doll parts. He always shoots that thing right there. Oh, this must happen after the event. I never stick around to see that. After the Darrowtown Darrowtown event. Come back. Come back. There we go.
Work complete.
Excellent. NAS. So let's make sure I'm tracking that.
Speak, friend.
Greetings.
Friend.
Have a good one.
I just said friend. Speak friend and enter. Lord of the Rings reference.
Goodbye for now.
What do you need? Work complete.
No, that's the one time I've forgotten to talk to that guy first. That's fine. But I can always talk to him at the end. Doesn't make any difference what order I do it in, I'm already 43, so it should help with... no, it didn't help. Stupid aggro. All these stupid plague hound runts everywhere. Plague bats and golem or ghoul or no golems, whatever they are that fly around. Look at that, and they move so quickly too. It's so annoying. Ready to fight him.
Work complete.
Once this disappears, then I'm out of combat. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go all the way over to there. So at 44, I don't think I get anything on this character at 44. Do I? Oh no, I get bark skin. Okay, not that I ever used it, but I still get it. Not many fights come into play where when you have a full heirloom set that you really need bark skin for much. They're sort of way overpowered even without it. It's one of the beautiful things about heirlooms in this version of the game. It does sort of hurt in the fact that you don't get many upgrades along the way, so you sort of are missing out. Get 2 to spawn when I loot that. So here they come. Number 1. land on me, and that takes you out of stealth when you take damage. Damn it all. Alright, so now we're headed up here. This is such a fun little area right here to quest in. It's so simple, it's so logical. Objectives A, B, C, and you're done. And you've done 3 quests. It's hilariously beautiful. Actually 4 quests when you count. Or actually 5 when you count like the follow-up and the lead-in right there. See if it's a skull. Yep. There we go. Now, if no one's been here in a while, then I'll have everything to myself. It'll be really fun. And 2 skulls. Excellent. Let's go right to the end. Oop. And heal. Wow. 3 for 3. War for 4. Pretty amazing. Nope, didn't get the 5th one. Rat farts. This game sucks. Mother humper. Good. I got 2 of them from that guy. That's amazing. Then. Or no, I got 1 from each. That's not 2 from 1. That would be silly. Skull? Nope. I have my 3rd control rod. That's excellent. Casters are the ones that drop those. Let me try sneaking over here and using it. There we go. Zap. But you need 1 more skull. So I have to keep killing champions for skulls. There we go.
Work complete.
See how fast I move when I'm prowling? It's so amazing. I love it. Oh, to not move this fast is a huge pain in the ass.
Work complete.
Okay, so that one's done. I'm going to prowl up and past this guy. In later versions of the game, prowl resets faster. You do things to make it like reset in about half that time. Quite nice. Last seed.
Work complete.
And now, let's see. That one's ready. That one's ready. That one's ready. And normally this would be done, but I forgot to talk to the dude. So let me zoom out of here. everything's done up there. Let's see. None of these are good, so I think this is the best one, right? Money. Yay, 44. Let's move this over there. Spark skin on keypad 4, which is where my shielding goes. Or historically, that's where I've always put my shielding. And I do need to talk to the dude in the building real quick. Say, hey, dude.
Hey there.
Do you have an extended annals of Darrowshire?
Hi, how are you?
I think these are all not upgrades, right? Because they're all pieces where I would have an heirloom.
Have a great day now.
Okay, excellent. Now, just have to do the Darrowshire event, and then I'm done with EPL. Because what I'll do is, well, I'll do the one quest at this one that's really easy to do. Basically, just talk to the dude, 3 enemies spawn, kill the enemies, turn it in, you're done. It's like really simple. Very straightforward. Am I gonna get, nope, I didn't get lucky with anyone already doing the event. Damn it. Place the bundle. Come over here. Check this guy. This guy needs to be better. Alright, so Fairy Fire on F. F for Fairy Fire. Blast rate on 4. Yes, yes, thank you. And then I'll put Restoration or Rejuvenation right there. Now we're just waiting for, let me reload UI so it saves all those changes. Don't want to get stuck with a crash and all of a sudden I have to redo all of that. There we go. Now you don't really have to do anything in this event. You just sit here and wait. Sort of boring, but it sort of plays itself. It's on a timer basically. At a certain amount of time, like a minute later, then the first dude will come out, the named dude. Another minute later, the second named dude will come out, and it's like, protect him, protect him. It's like, okay. In fact, I could swap over to Resto and heal him. There's the first guy. Bloop, 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 bloop. We're just watch the game mode. While I'm watching, I'm just gonna go get some ice. Nope, I'm still not done with my ice. Chewable ice. Oh, there we go. We do need to kill that guy. We actually don't have to kill him quickly. It's just kill him quickly. Now we back off again. We can just take a chill pill. There's our other guy. Right? Oh, wait, no, not yet. This is the haunting thing. Keeps coming up as long as you have this haunted buff. There he is. I think another 2 minutes maybe. before the boss appears right here. Like he literally spawns like right here. First one always spawns over here. Second one always spawns right over here. So. We'll bear it for a while. Just grin and bear it. Unfortunately, I don't have a good way to heal yet. So I don't have whatever it's called. You get that much later. Frenzy Regeneration. This version of this is the best thing ever. It is amazing. Basically, there's only 1.5 second cooldown. You can use as much as you want, and if you don't have any issues with rage, you basically just self-heal. So if something big hitting you, just keep converting your rage into a self-heal. It's amazing. It's way overpowered. It's beautiful. What level was that again? 68? Okay, noted. I'll just tag things because I'm bored. Don't really get any experience from it, but it's entertaining. Almost time. There we go. Fortunately, he has less health than the other mob did. Now we're done. All dumb. We're all dumb. Hi.
Work complete.
I think this is where I usually leave before this little follow-up event happens where he comes over and says, "Oh, my dear, my dear." She's like, "Papa." Like, he will go over there and she'll meet him and, "It's so good to have you back, Papa." Ooh, not bad. I might just quest all the way to 45. Because I've done it a few times, it's not that bad. Like doing this is the left of center questing hub. The right of center questing hub is actually not too bad either. The leftmost one is annoying. And I like to not do that because that way the caravan stays there. Because this stupid icon covers up everything. So you can't see if you have quests to turn in or anything. You can't see the flight path. You just see this giant wagon covering everything. It's annoying. So I just don't do it. Skip Fiona. Go away, Fiona. You annoy me. My wife is coming home soon as well, so we will be watching a show called Blue Lights, which is an Irish TV show about response officers, which is how they call them over there, like police officers. Really, really well written. I highly recommend it.
What can I do for you?
Very entertaining.
Hey, be seeing you.
And like Slow Horses, it seems like each season
What
is
can
its
I do?
own kind of story. So we're gonna actually go down there. Whee!
You be needing something.
Work complete.
I be
Boom.
listening.
Nice and fast. Now this will be fun because I haven't done this underwater part as a druid before. So it'll be fun to be able to go zip, zip, zippy around really fast. Whee! Oh, I didn't put water form on there. Okay. There we go. Now, if you don't have a druid or you're not, water form or whatever, the plague puffers will give you water breathing. And you get a cute little quest reward that's based on the plague puffer at the end. I just bend them because I don't really need it.
Work
Is
complete.
that it? Okay, good. Now we'll go up there. So the goal here is to find 2 pieces of a costume. We like pull everything together and do it in bear form. It'll be much easier at 68 when I have healing spell. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It makes bear form totally viable for soloing. You just pull a bunch of things together and then you basically you get rage out the wazoo and you just convert that right to healing. It's incredible. One part. I always forget that they summon a zombie. It's so funny that Okay, there's the other part.
Work complete.
Complete the quest. Thank you. Let's try bear form. Man, cursed. I mean, I do have Ysera's gift, which is sort of like a nice 1% heal per second. 1% of my health per second. I don't think I have my bash yet. Yeah, I don't think I have a way of stopping his capture. Other than just killing him quickly. Boop. I probably already have the materials I need for this, but I'll just do this anyway. Just as a test. See how that is. Pretty bad. As far as the health loss. Lacerate's really for a boss. But... now, okay, excellent. Need 7 items.
Work complete.
Okay, 45. Now I can go and get this. For me, is worthless. This whole row is worthless. I don't like anything. I don't like any of my options there. They all suck. I mean, I guess Typhoon, but I don't want it to like knock things back, right? I don't want to knock enemies into other things. That's really move this to there. Spamming my enter key on the keypad to use that for the enemy. When I'm done with 8, I want to end up down over this part of the map. Or like down here to the southeast. So I'll just sort of make my way around. 3 of 8. 4 of 8. Of 8. I'm using Tiger's Fury, by the way, even though it's not on my bar, because I have it macroed into Mangle. So when I Mangle, if Tiger's Fury is off cooldown, it'll cast Tiger's Fury in the background. I don't like dedicating it a whole spot to it. Did I? Oh, I forgot to hit, didn't I? I was too busy monologuing. Boop, there you go.
Work complete.
See, there it is, Tiger's Fury. Now, if I were in a raid, I wouldn't do that. I would, like, manually cast it, but I'm not in a raid, and I don't want to dedicate a slot to it, because it's very, it's like, it's not really worth it. Oh, I figured something out. I did this the wrong way. I just threw the whole thing at once. Boom!
Complete.
Oh, another thing I noticed. I don't know if this is intentional, but notice how Dark Moon Fair ends on Saturday? It starts again the next day, then ends the next Saturday, then starts the next Sunday, then goes to the next Saturday. It's like, is this like some seasonal thing? Are they just like it's only these 3 weeks to Christmas? It's like a Christmas thing, and then like it ends there, and it goes back to its normal 2-week cycle. It's like, interesting. I'd love it if they kept that all the way to the next expansion, and then kept Joyous Journeys forever. That would be beautiful. I mean, Joyous Journey will come back when the pre-patch for Draenor comes out, or maybe even before then. They'll do that to sort of get people playing again. Like, oh, come back, Joyous Journeys, blah 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 blah. Level up faster. Here, have all this gear. You know, all the incentives to get you to play again. And my wife is home, which is convenient timing.
Pleased to meet you. Off and away.
So I'll probably stop recording here, or I'm going to turn my microphone off right now, so you don't hear me greeting her and her going, "Yay, time for TV!" All right, no more talking. Mute now.
Need help? Be careful.
Great to meet you.
GTL, friend. Gambling, tinkering, laundry.
Tell you what, while we're in flight, you can hear something I've been working on. I can't, my brain's like, won't let go of it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. No words, of course. Da 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 da. Dun dun da 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 da. Dun da 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 da. Da 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 da. Something like that. Anyway. It's in my brain. I've been working on trying to figure out other parts of the song. But I can't do it just yet. It escapes me. All right, muting again.